I am no longer Mattis's daughter. That's why I have to go.
When Ronja saw Birk for the first time in days, he was moving out of Borka's keep. Ronja decided to move out of her home as well. In the middle of the night, she quietly kissed her sleeping mother farewell, then set out across the forest to the bear's cave, where Birk was waiting. When Ronja thought of home, she couldn't sleep. It's the same stars and moon over Mattis's fort. The same river rushing by that she could hear back home. With that thought, she was finally able to drift off to sleep.
I'm so cold, I'm turning blue. You know, dawn is the coldest part of the day, and after that it gets much warmer. That's a comforting thought, isn't it?
Fire would bring more comfort, don't you think? A nice big one. From now on, we'll be drinking spring water, nothing else.
It won't make us fat. It won't kill us either. Or we could ask Mattis to bring us some milk. Ronja.
Huh?
Do you realise that we can do whatever we want, whenever we want, because now we're free?
Yes! Is now our kingdom! No one can take it away from us! No one can drive us out! Cover your ears. Are you ready to hear this? My spring yell is coming!
You know, I forgot something really important.
Huh?
I must fetch my bow and arrows because we're gonna need protection. Your spring yell is gonna bring the harpies down on us.
Where are your things? Are they at Walker's Keep?
Oh no, they're hidden in the woods. Over there, in a hollowed out tree. I had all kinds of bits and pieces, but I couldn't bring everything with me at once. So it's down there with everything else.
Mattis said I was too young to have a bow and arrow. But what if I cut one for myself from a tree? If you don't mind me using your knife, that is.
Of course, but you must be careful not to lose it. That knife is the most precious thing we have. Without it, we won't survive out here in the woods. You must remember that. It's important.
I won't forget, but there are other important things that we can't manage without. Like buckets to carry all of our water. Did you think of that?
Of course I've had that thought, but sadly only the thought, not the bucket.
Then, my dear brother, you are lucky, because I know exactly where to get a bucket from.
Really? From where?
Down in the healing spring that Lovis uses, just below the wolf's neck. Sturkus ended up coming home without the water or the bucket. But you can bet anything Noddle Pete will soon need water from the healing spring for his weak stomach. Sturkus will be forced to go back to the spring to find the lost bucket. Lovis is going to see to that, I'm telling you. Trust me.
You mean, if we get there before he does, the bucket is ours?
Yes, but we must hurry there.
Come on. Right. Perfect.
Wow! Well, I see you have all the things we need to survive here in the woods. This is so exciting! Look at all of this. I promise, from now on we will hunt and gather and defend ourselves from the wild harpies and anything else that might attack us.
What's more, one thing I know for certain is that you and I will surely get... Oh.
Keep quiet. There's something moving inside our cave.
Come on out, you harpies. Or do you want to feel the end of the sharpest spear in all these woods? Now come on out!
Good swimmers, those strange little beasts.
And good eaters too. Look!
All they've left is this one loaf of bread.
I can't believe those little grey dwarves ate that much bread on their own.
This is not a good sign. The whole forest will hear about our food from the dwarves, hissing and spitting with their chatter. And then the harpies. They'll know where to find us, and the sky will be full of their cries. Although, you must show no fear in the forest. Mattis has been telling me that ever since I was very little.
He's right, but that's not the only thing. We can't live in fear of something that might not happen.
Yes, exactly right.
So why worry? Let's see what things we have, and also what we don't.
Great. And the things we need, we can gather from around the forest and in the river. Huh? Yeah. Don't worry. Tomorrow I'll cut some more. Oh. Birk, I'll cut some new arrows tomorrow.
That's great, Ronja. But please remember, you need to take care of the knife.
Yes, I know. It's one of the two most precious things that we have here. The knife and the axe. I haven't forgotten, don't worry. Why don't you feed on the scraps that I leave you? I promise this. If my child you kiss, that's the last thing you'll do. Oh, Birk. Do you think that anyone is thinking about us at all back home? Anyone? Are our parents worried at all?
It would be rather odd if they didn't think about us.
I wonder mostly if they're sorry.
I imagine they're thinking about it. Undus will be sorry, that's for sure. But also, she'll be pretty angry. Borka will be angry too, but underneath, I think he'll be sad at the same time.
Lovis will be sorry. That much I'm sure of.
And what about Mattis?
I would think that he's...
On the first day that Ronja and Birk moved into the forest, they worked constantly and the time flew by. That night, Ronja thought of Mattis's fort, and she missed it so much her heart was in pain. She dreamt that Mattis was sitting alone, crying a pool of tears.
Come on, Birk! We need to haul the fish in before the cuckoos start calling!
How can you be this lively at such an early hour? I'm sure we didn't catch any. Bet the fish are still asleep as well.
There's so much salmon in our river. It would be very odd if we hadn't caught at least one in our net. Let's go. Come on, hurry up!
I'll tell you what's odd. You skipping around like that. You'll go headfirst into the river and get caught in our net.
call this spring skipping.
Spring skipping, eh? That was a well-worn path. Almost like it was made for spring skipping. Who do you think first trod it down?
Perhaps it was Mattis. Oh, back when he was living in the bear's cave. He really loves salmon. He always has, although that's why.
Ronja!
Huh?
Sister mine, you're certainly not going to die of hunger. I promise you that.
Well, not until the winter. But there's no use worrying about something so far away. Oh. Birk, you're bleeding.
I was trimming the birch and the axe slipped. It's nothing to worry about. To heal well, the wound has to finish bleeding out and then you know it's clean and will heal itself.
Don't be silly. A killer bear might be following the scent of your blood.
Then I'd take care of him with my spear. Yes, I would.
You know, Lovis usually puts dried moss on the wound to stop the bleeding. I think I'd better get us a good supply of moss. Who knows when you're planning on cutting yourself on the leg again?
Good point. We might need a lot of moss.
By the third day, Ronja was asking,
Birk, which do you think is worse? Eating salmon every day, every mealtime, or blisters all over your hands?
I'd say one is as bad as the other. But I tell you, there is one thing I know. We need a chisel. I can't believe I didn't think about bringing one. Making this bowl was impossible without a chisel. Now, I need to sharpen the knife yet again. Can I have the knife, Ronja?
What now? I thought you had the knife.
No. You were using it. You had it last. Now hand it over.
I will not, because you had it last. Didn't you hear me? What's wrong with you?
Come on. What have you done with it then?
What have you done with it then? If you remember, brother, you had it last.
That's a stupid lie. I thought I told you how important that knife is. Without it, we can't manage here in the woods.
Well then, you should have taken better care of it. Birk, do you know what you are? You're a mean devil blaming others when it's you at fault.
So, I see that you're back again to your old ways. Right back to the old Ronja, the robber's daughter. And I'm supposed to live in here with you.
So don't you worry about that, Borka robber. Why don't you live here, all by yourself, with your precious little knife? If you can find it, which you will, because for the last time, you lost it!
I hope the harpies take you away. You're acting just like them. You'll be quite at home.
I think I'd better get us a good supply of moss. Who knows when you're planning on cutting yourself on the leg again?
Use moss. Stupid!
You live here, all by yourself.
Where does she think she's going to live then? As far as I care, she could go back to wherever it is she wants to go, but she's not welcome in this cave. If she were to come back, sorry and pleading, then I would tell her. I'm sorry, but your apology's not welcome. It's too late for you. It's not as if I drove her out.
me go! Well, I don't know you. What happened? Were you bitten by a fox? Please don't ever leave me! Please do not ever leave! And I'll help you. My brother won't starve.
Of course, I really should have known. She may be sister mine, but he'll always be her father. Poor thing. Ronja.
Did you see the bear? He just attacked this poor horse and killed her foal. We need the moss. Can you go and get it?
Yes, although with a bear somewhere nearby. Come on, it's not safe. I can't leave you alone.
Just go, now! I must stay here and comfort her. We need to look after her and help her recover. We need to get the moss right now!
Oh, right.
What are they doing with horse? What for?
What are they doing?
Ah! Rump hobs! That means we're safe now. Bears can't stand the smell of shadow folk.
No wonder she's so calm. It's better down here.
What for are they? Human smiling.
What are they smiling?
bleeding stopped. And the moss is dry too. Go on. If you keep drinking, you'll feel much better soon.
Until her wound's all healed, let's keep her here by the pond. She'll be safe. No bears will come here.
Don't grieve too much, sweet one. I'm sure that by the next springtime, you'll have a new baby. Look, milk. It was meant for her foal. That's ever so sad. If you want, you can give it to us instead.
She's our horse now. We must give her a name. What do you think she should be called?
Leah. How about Leah? That's a great name for her. Mattis once told me that he had a mare with that name when he was a boy.
Leah, huh? I like that name. Leah.
It's a pity that we lost our knife.
But it's a good thing we found it again.
Huh?
While we were arguing and being mean to each other, it was right there all the time, just waiting for us to find it.
Brother, I've been thinking, ever since we had that fight, it's silly. So before we have another one, let's make sure that it's an argument worth having. Don't you think so?
Well, in that case, we'll have to make sure to avoid any pointless arguments. But Ronja, do you know what I was thinking just after you ran away? I'll tell you. I realised you're worth more to me than 1,000 knives.
You know, birkborkason, I honestly think you're about as crazy as they come.
When they recalled that Lovis sometimes said this to Mattis, it made them laugh, and they couldn't stop laughing for quite some time. Next time on Ronja the Robber's Daughter. With the wild horses. Don't miss it.